thoughts on the agency's safety fitness determination proposal, given all the ongoing tweaks to CSA?
You know, I sat through Henry Seaton's presentation in the first breakout session. And then I started looking at the material that ATA sent me on this subject, and I'm going, whoa, I'm not sure we have a handle on it, because it does not sound like our guys, which we're taking a very conservative approach to it. We're very modest about their negative feelings towards this program.
Okay.
And I should just sort of leave it at that. Modest at relatively negative feelings is where we were at. You're right. It's just, it relies on data that is not accurate. It's not reliable, and it's the basic CSA stuff, and it's just not going to work.
Very good. Todd?
Some might say it's an attorney's dream.
Yeah.
No, there are so many. You know, not the least of the problems is that, for the most part, it's hard to say what regulations actually have much impact on highway safety. I mean, total vehicle defects are factors in something like maybe 7% of crashes.
Exactly.
And not even to say the cause. But, you know, what better examples could you have found for the problem with CSA than, you know, the driver fitness category that basically said, analysis of comparing the driver fitness category with carriers that crashed showed that carriers that had violations crashed less. And you know, the driver fitness is the one that's got the sleep disorder stuff in it. Did the same thing with drug and alcohol, but you know, the GAO and DOTIG looked at this stuff and couldn't make heads or tails, couldn't come up with any real connection. You know, actually when Scott Darling had his confirmation hearing, it was only like a week before that the agency announced that they were going to go ahead and move ahead with safety fitness determination. And I thought, I mean, what kind of a glutton for punishment? Because Congress made it clear that in the FAST Act legislation that this program needs to be fixed before they move ahead with that. Now, again, the agency, you know, sort of gets back to some of these agencies that seem to just operate on automatic pilot. They're sort of oblivious. And anyway, I think Congress is going to I think maybe they will try to say that a little bit more emphatically. I just learned today that Senator Kelly Ayotte has an amendment that will be offered in the Senate's version of the THUD legislation this week, that will make it clear that the safety fitness determination rulemaking cannot go further until the previous issues that were raised in the FAST Act get resolved. We're going to be doing everything we can, OOIDA, to make sure that amendment gets passed and it gets included in the Senate's Transportation, Highway, and Urban Development legislation.